Willkommen zu einer neuen Folge L.A Noire. Wie ihr seht, wir sind noch in der Suppenfabrik, haben gerade in der letzten Folge die Schießerei hinter uns gebracht. So mehr oder weniger gut. Und nun will uns hier irgendwie was zeigen. Also der Officer. Gucken wir mal, was er hier hat.
So you want an address? We should see what the federales have on it.
Okay. Nun denn. Aber er hat auch so einen Silberdollar.
$1 per dead man. Doesn't seem like much for a human life.
God damn. I think we found our stash, Cole. Take a look in these boxes.
At the very minimum, another 50 pounds.
Detectives, I think we got the guy. Does the name Cruz mean something to you?
It certainly does.
Ja, haben wir jetzt den Typen? Wo ist er denn jetzt hin? Ach da.
Must be $1,000 here.
Ach, wetten da, so eine Mega.
Yet another silver dollar.
Phelps, Earl, looks like quite a bloodbath. What was this all about?
Drugs and money. What else? Speaking of money, where did that roll go?
I picked it up for safekeeping. The department owes me 50.
Ray, I have another 2 coins for you.
Great. I've got something to show you. It's all set up on the table over here. There. Take a look at these coins you've been collecting.
There are letters cut into each coin, along with not legal tender.
Those are Morgan silver dollars from the 20s. They were removed from circulation and sent for disposal. A number of smelters around the country had the contract. Look at them.
The first coin, MAS. The second, ANG. The third, KAY. The fourth, MET. The fifth, ALS. Masanke Metals.
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
Would I ever?
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll finish up here. It's already been a long night, Phelps. See if you can talk them into giving themselves up.
Na dann wollen wir mal zu Masanke Metals hin. Also müssen wir hier raus aus diesem Suppenlabor, hätte ich beinahe gesagt. Wo ist denn der Ausgang jetzt schon wieder? Da hinten. Ich bin gespannt, was jetzt im Suppenlabor los ist. Oh, können wir noch was gucken? Nein. Ein stillgelegtes sogar. Die Straße ist zum Glück hier
I hope that
abgesperrt.
big wad of cash doesn't weigh you down.
Get your priorities straight, Phelps. We're close to bringing in one of the biggest dope cases of the year, and you're worrying about unsubstantial evidence?
You're paying for every last...
Locked. We need another way in.
wieder so ein Trick, wo man über die Mauer kommt. Hier zum Beispiel.
Full house. Kings over fives. God damn it.
Cover the back door, Roy.
You win one more hand, Andy. I'm taking my money and going home. And fuck whose turn it is to my shop.
Hey, what can I say? I got lucky.
Bullshit. You cheat me,
Okay, da
and
sind
I'm gonna catch
drei.
you at it before the night is out. Now deal.
Throw out the guns.
Normalerweise nach dem Bauchschuss steht man nicht so schnell auf. Ja, komm.
This one's got your name on it.
Das tat weh.
You okay? I'll tell you when I see what's waiting for us at the top.
Stay down.
Really hurts.
I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
Ich würde gerne eine bessere Waffe nehmen als damit. Können wir hier weiter? Ja. War ja klar.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Wie viele sind das noch?
Stay in cover.
Okay, der kann nicht auf den schießen. Versuchen wir mal was anderes.
You're pretty quick for a dead man.
Wie die immer auch noch die Waffe halten können, während sie im Schuss, also abgetroffen.
I got you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Ja, das war aber nichts, ne? Kopfschuss.
LAPD, hands up.
Victor Sanders.
You know this guy?
I should have known.
Of course I know Roy. Roy and I have had an arrangement for
Get
many
up.
years.
You're under arrest.
Am I?
We have a mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the
You'd
testimony.
be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out. Evidence disappearing. Witnesses that can't be found. Policemen that forget. The impossible becomes probable when you have a client list like mine.
Shut your mouth. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Working vice can be a thankless task, Phelps. But on behalf of the brass and the moms and dads and the concerned citizens, I'd like to commend you and your partner for smashing this dope ring. Reefer is almost as big a threat to the children of this city as communism.
What about Sanders, Lieutenant?
Leave Sanders to me, Phelps. The chief will be looking after that one personally.
He will be brought to trial.
Phelps, we are celebrating your success. Don't push your luck. Sanders is no longer your problem.
Was für ein feiger Hund. Nun gut. Haben wir diesen Fall doch, sagen wir mal, ansatzweise ehrenhaft abgeschlossen. Aber wie ist jetzt weiter?
Your platoon is what remains of recon. I'm folding you into the 22nd. You'll be going up that damned hill tonight.
We're intelligence gathering, sir.
I don't need intelligence, son. I need men who can hold rifles and kill Japs. Tonight, you're a rifle company. We've got cooks, mechanics, and stretcher bearers all going into the line. We aim to break them tonight, Lieutenant.
Good to see you, Hank.
You too, Cole. How's your war?
Not quite what I expected.
As long as I live, I will never get over that sound.
Hey, who's that medic? He'll be killed going out there. It's Sheldon, the guy from the Osakawa Bridge. That guy's got no fear. He didn't make it.
I didn't go out there to save him.
What are you saying, man?
I went out there to put him out of his misery, to ease his pain. Do you have a problem with that?
Murder, Corman.
That's war, Lieutenant. Smell the stench. Feel the horse's breath on your neck.
You need help, man.
Call for me tonight, Lieutenant. When you're up on that hill. I've been up there 3 times already. The circles of hell have nothing on Sugarloaf Hill.
Get this madman out of my sight!
Ja, verrückt oder nicht, aber hättet ihr dasselbe getan? Ein abgekartetes Spiel. Das passt irgendwie. Wie es aussieht, gehen wir zum Boxen.
You like the fight game, Phelps?
I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though.
10 Cent für ein Käse-Schinken-Sandwich. Das sind Preise.
You sound pretty sure about the result. I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid. Let's get a ringside seat. That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back! LAPD!
What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people. Stand aside. He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money, or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Ja, nun gut.
We'll buy the pinboard, second from the end.
Gucken wir mal uns, was wir hier so finden. Sieht aus wie ein Boxhandschuh. Auf jeden Fall haben wir eine Zeitung gefunden.
You look troubled.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands. And you can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
Oder auch nicht. Also das ist so ein ziemlich spookiger Mensch. Nun gut, packen wir mal wieder weg, dieser hässliche Doktor. Sonst was? Gucken wir mal, wen sollten wir denn da... Ah. Was haben wir da? Die Telefonnummer.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I. Plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Und was haben wir hier? Klebeband wahrscheinlich. Unwichtig. Nun gut, dann reden wir mal mit dem Zeitungsjunge nicht.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
Das war jetzt eben eine sehr interessante Szenerie. Hätte ich jetzt nicht mit gerechnet.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel L.A Noire, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thank you.
Okay, ein sogenanntes Hotel.
You know the place?
Das klingt schon wieder seltsam, ey.
Flophouse. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
Das sind ja Preise, das ist ja Luxus, so ein Traum hätte ich auch gern. Nun gut, da werden wir als nächstes hinfahren. Mal gucken, was uns dort erwartet in dem Hotel L.A Noire. Gut. Aber diesmal machen wir trotzdem hier erstmal einen Cut. Wenn es euch bisher gefallen hat, lasst einen Daumen hoch da oder ein Abo und dann sehen wir uns in der nächsten Folge wieder bei L.A Noire.